Warning: the following contains opinions that you might not agree with. It may also contain too much positivity that you might not be able to handle. But in all seriousness, viewer discretion is advised for the following program.
Here's the question that you wanted to ask. In Singapore or in the Philippines, what is your for me the Philippines? What is your favorite place to go and sightsee? Okay, for you, for Singapore, what would it be?
Okay, this one cannot compare. No, not cannot compare. This I have no favorites, but I do have multiple locations.
Okay, first one waterfront, I confirm.
Yeah, that one the view was waterfront. Yeah. Or if I were to walk alone, I just walk into town. You know, I got some thoughts that, where I live, right, and then the distance between where I live and town, right, is quite far, right. You have to take train. But I ever thought of, if I'm fitter, I want to run all the way to town, like in Rocky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you run to the town square. Then I picture myself, running up the old Supreme Court, the steps. But around that running route, I enjoy walking along Orchard Road, along the Singapore Art Museum, leading up to SMU, then leading up to Raffles. Yeah, I enjoy that, especially doing things alone. So I wouldn't say location wise, but I would say being in the moment by myself is what I enjoy most. Yeah.
Well, what countries have you been to other than Singapore?
Malaysia.
Asia.
Bangkok. US, China. I almost say Myanmar. No, not Myanmar. not Myanmar. Nepal. Yeah, Nepal.
That's so far-fetched, bro. Like Myanmar, Nepal, and Myanmar.
I confuse Nepal and Myanmar, but then I go confuse Myanmar and Neymar further. Okay, so sorry, I never been to Myanmar, but I've been to Nepal. Yeah, that's the neighboring countries. Then as I mentioned, US, China, Australia. Yeah, that's about it. But mostly Southeast Asian countries. That's why I think I've mentioned this before. My new call sign is ASEAN, because I blend in. So
you blend in every.
Yeah, I kid you not. I go Nepal that time. Got some people talk to me in Nepalese. Yeah.
Really?
I swear.
Nice.
Yeah. So if I go Philippines or Vietnam or Bangkok, confirm I blend in. That's why I say ASEAN.
Confirm one.
Yeah, confirm. Yeah.
Actually, my friends were asking me, are you mixed actually? And I was like, no, he's like pure.
Yeah.
Pure Singaporean.
Yeah. But it's quite cool though. I mean, you never, people will never know what you actually are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to sound so secretive, but then some things you feel like you don't want to mention, and let people guess, Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your? I mean, okay. You can tell me more about your Philippine landscape. Obviously, there's mix of Manila, the city square. Not city square, the city center, and then you have your rural areas, right?
Yeah.
And the one that you just visited, you had holiday with in the beginning of the year, right? The one with the big lion head.
Oh, Baguio, yeah.
Yes, Baguio.
Okay, so let me just I guess we'll go from geographical sense, geographical view. Right, so actually, you know what? Look, why not I share my screen towards the whole, what do you call this? The whole map of the Philippines. Yeah. Map Philippines. I don't speak English in Google.
Maps Philippines. Right. Philippine maps.
Yeah, I just say map Philippines. Because I'm finding for the map of the Philippines. Okay. Let me just share my screen.
Do you know how big in terms of kilometers is?
No, I have no idea. I just know geographical, like the shape of the whole country. That's the Philippines. Yeah. So this is the Philippines, and apparently we're here in like the
Manila.
south of Manila. So yeah. Uh. So we definitely have different capitals of the Philippines, and like all of them are like quite far from each other. So um we'll start from Manila. Manila is very like well known. Like it's like
Yes.
the main capital of the Philippines, and like here are like the cities. Like yeah, cities exist here. Um, very urban.
Mm.
There are a lot of squatters as well. Uh, but yeah, you wouldn't see greenery as much.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't look like it on the map.
mm,
Yeah, the white part is
and
urban, more urban.
yeah, yeah. I guess this is like the pot of the whole country, because you see here like there's the Manila Bay, and like it like there's an opening here. That's why Manila, like geographically, Manila is like the best place to like actually dock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the okay, then we have Baguio, where I actually been to before. And like this is like Baguio is like a city where it's like hidden, I guess it's hidden on the
Mountains,
mountains,
yeah.
the mountainous area. So I guess this is like a very geographically speaking is a very high place. It's not as like the what do you call it, the sea level. It's very far from the sea level compared to Manila.
Yeah.
That's why it's like really, and it's very it gets cold and hot here lah. And in I think in one of the one of these episodes where I actually mentioned Baguio actually has a very cold weather. So in December's there would be I don't think they have snow, but I don't know if it snows there, but I guess I've heard snow in Baguio before, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, got
But
snow in Singapore.
Huh?
Got snow in Singapore last week.
Really? Ah?
No, it's just damn cold. The first time in like ages where the Chinese New Year week is damn cold. Because it
Wow.
rained non-stop. Maybe stopped like Wednesday, Thursday, and after it got back to raining. I don't know if you have heard. Yeah, the temperature was like what, 23, 24.
That's
Yeah.
cool enough. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
I would say that I was thinking of the raining ice cubes, the the hail, I think.
Bukit Batok guy. The
Yeah,
lady.
the woman.
You know,
Yeah.
I've seen her. Because
Huh?
I've seen her multiple times in secondary school.
You've seen her?
Yeah. Because she lives at Bukit Batok, and I studied at Bukit Batok Sec. Yeah, so I will see her outside my school walking. Then I think normally we'll like laugh in front of her because we see like, hey, is that the ice cube lady? she will like frown at us or something like that. Yeah.
Jones,
Bro, last time I know Mercy on I think now also I know Mercy. Like, hey, if you like if you're a meme, then I just laugh at you. But okay, one thing I must say about Philippines, right, is you all got a lot of Spanish named
Yeah.
cities and towns. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because of the colonization and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot to do with it. We actually also name our streets with people like national heroes. So we have Jose Rizal, and yeah, like there's a park dedicated to him. Oh yeah, let me just like bring you around Manila as well. So I guess one of the few spots to actually go to is the main city itself. I don't know if it's Rizal Park. Yeah. So it's like
What is
what
even
do you call
bigger
this?
than I thought? Yeah,
It's like it's like
this is like central
you
part
know-
in New York.
yeah. Wait, no. It's like the Washington DC.
Okay. The monument.
Yes.
Washington Monument.
Washington. The one
Monument.
with the Abraham Lincoln sitting down.
That one is. I'm not so sure what it's called, but okay, it's the Washington Monument. Then in
Yeah,
between
something.
is the lake. It's the
There's like
it's the big pond, and then where Forrest Gump made his speech lah.
Exactly.
That place I'm an American.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, we have Rizal Park here. I don't know if you can actually. Okay, I think you can actually go here.
You can do street view. Wow.
Yeah, this is like exactly how. This is where I think Rizal actually was being killed lah, or executed. Was being executed. Yeah. Being executed. Yeah. So, this is where. Yeah. So there will be like guards here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they'll be like guarding the whole monument. It respects to the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your uniform like U.S. Marine.
I think these are Marine. Yeah, these are Marines also. They got the whole monument itself, and like,
why got X on the floor? This the. I thought got treasure or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the whole monument itself. Central. I don't know what's the name of the whole idea, but I don't want to go off topic as well. So yeah, this is the Rizal Park, and then besides that, besides this whole park, there's the National Museum.
Wow.
It's like our national museum in Singapore as well. It's like very.
Bro, it looks like US. Yeah. If you
Really?
don't tell me it's
Yeah.
JP, I think it's US.
Yeah, without the flag, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess this is where the inauguration of the president is. Like, this is where they. Is it this? I'm not really that sure, but it's around this area, where they actually inaugurate the president. So yeah, that's another place. There's a lot of no, not mosques.
Religious sites.
Yes, religious. What do you call this?
Place of worship, cathedrals.
Something. A lot of Catholic churches here. So like, there's one in here. I mean, it's not just one Catholic church. Like, there's a lot of Catholic church that's very like well known, because like this whole Philippines, like, is colonized, right? So it's a very old country per se. Yes. Yeah. Then okay, let me just move away from Manila and go to like places like Baguio, or like something that's not being talked about in. So yeah,
what's Mount Sikapu?
What again?
You go up Mount. I see a Mount Sikapu. Sama.
Mount Kikapu.
Sikapu.
Sikapu. I haven't been here before, but it's a mountain, and yeah, it's like places like this.
Bro, what does it look like US all the time?
No, cause like geographically speaking, like there's a lot of mountains, very mountainous area, and I guess what makes it it's just beautiful, basically. Yeah, you see all these like.
Paikea.
Basket. Yeah. It's really nice to go to like these kinds of places as well, aside from the city area.
Yeah.
But yeah, another place would be
it's not something
vegan.
Singapore would have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This vegan city is like a very how to say, it's like a very old style kind of thing. Like it's I don't know what's the how to describe it, but
looks very traditional.
Yes, very
1500s.
Yeah, vintage kind of thing. But yeah, over here it's quite cool here as well. But like, it's not as cool as Baguio per se, but it's very older. Wait, I just couldn't find the. Where is this?
So these cities that you're showing are these your favorite? One of your favorites?
One of the visited places I've been to. So you see, we have this like very very
atap house,
old
right?
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you wouldn't think it's in the Philippines. You would think it's another place like
Yes,
Spain or
Mexico.
something like that.
South
Mexico.
American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see very uh colonial. Colonial. Very colonial
Mm.
style houses where I don't think it's colonial. Something old lah basically. Yeah.
I
So
think colonial would be the proper term.
colonial.
Mm.
Yeah. So you will have like these kinds of houses. Like it's way different to what you see usually. Because
Yeah.
usually you see a lot of like the floor isn't like this. Like it's cemented.
Mm.
Here is like very brick road.
Yes.
Yeah. So and then there's like I think we call this as carreras. I'm speaking in a very different accent here. Carreras. It's like carrera. I'm not so sure what's the proper term. I've forgotten it again. Where you have like a horse here, and then you have the rider, and it's
Okay.
basically like a taxi or something
Yeah.
like that to
Yeah.
bring you places. So yeah, transportation here is very different
Yeah.
compared to the other
Oh look! Wow.
other places. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've actually rode here once. It was pretty good. Like, cause like it's different compared to your car and your
Definitely.
tricycle,
Yeah.
and like you'll have a lot. Oh, I actually been here. And also the cuisine there is much more different than the other places in the Philippines, and like it's just really so different compared to the what you'd actually witness in the Philippines.
Yes.
I mean the city area of the Philippines. So yeah, we have a lot of like these souvenir shops and eateries as well. And like the hotels here are very different as well, cause like it's not that there wouldn't be any like swimming pool, cause like the
Yeah.
area is like so cold. You wouldn't be having any swimming pools there, but like I forgot the term of I forgot all of the terms that was being used there, but hotels there are very like they're very classy, that kind of thing. Like it's like your Miranda something. What's the besides MBS? What's the other hotels that's very high class?
Like Ritz Carlton, Swiss Hotel.
Something more atas.
Wow. Hilton, Meridian. What's it? Pan Pacific.
Mandarin.
Mandarin Oriental.
Mandarin Oriental. Yeah,
Ah.
something like that. Yeah, you have like Mandarin Oriental style
Serious?
hotels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's not that kind of like I mean, of course it's the Philippines,
The
but
room
like,
itself,
you would something around that kind of style. Yeah, it's their hotels here are very very classy. So yeah, I mean, if you go to the right ones as well. So yeah, other than that, I guess that's it for the whole. I guess it's very this whole vegan is very happening.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, you see here, you have a lot of like different styles of like buildings,
Yeah.
and yeah, so like that's basically it for vegan. So, I guess my favorite place here in vegan is there's this bridge, Old Corino bridge. It's actually like between these two basically. This one looks like San Francisco like a little bit because of the Reed Bridge. Then over there is like the
Yeah, I think I prefer the other bridge.
Yeah.
Looks more like a very
Yeah, it
iconic
looks
bridge.
Yeah, it looks so like different and like yeah, it's very like all these styles are very different as well. Like it's something you wouldn't see every day. And I guess living here, that's like one of the perks of living here. You get to see a lot of different styles of like architecture and stuff. So yeah, I guess this goes to the other bigger countries than Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we have all these um that's vegan over there. So next would be Naga. This is in Bicol. I would say Bicol. Like this whole region is called Bicol, I think, if I'm not wrong. I'm sorry, whoever taught me like the basic geography here. Not really good in this. So I mean, there's nothing much special with this area, but what I would say that's like special is the natural views. Like for example, natural tourist sites. Yes. That would be the Mayon Volcano Park. I don't know if this is the one of the seven wonders of the world, but like you see here, like you wouldn't think a volcano would be this geometrically straight. Like
No,
you
I
know,
think it
like
would.
it's not like the volcano. Sometimes you see some crater, like the thing blown off, right? But this one is just like super straight, and I guess this is like very different kind of volcano. It's actually an active volcano, if I'm not wrong. Yeah,
Look like
and
Paramount.
hmm.
You know Paramount, the movie studio.
Yeah, it technically looks like that. Yeah, and then I guess around the wait where do I find
This part look like Malaysia.
yeah a lot of places in the Philippines look like Malaysia. So yeah, I can't seem to find the whole where
I don't think you can drop inside the hole.
bro. Actually, you can.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think this is one of the better view.
Yeah. So I think around the areas of the volcano, you would actually find like the ATV sites. So it's like people with ATVs, like they go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait
What's like 2012 vibes, you know? You go watch the movie 2012, the Woody Harrelson. He's the crazy guy that in the ATV with the radio predicting all the volcanic outcomes in the Yellowstone.
I should watch again. I don't remember.
Then the
Yeah.
Yellowstone erupted. Then he died.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
A bit like that.
I see. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of like ATV rides that you can actually go to, and like it's just so different. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So they will have these like trails for these ATVs to go through,
Yeah.
and it's pretty cheap. I would say it's a pretty cheap so called ride. Like you wouldn't have to spend much. You only have to spend on the ride itself and the tip lah, basically.
Nice.
And yeah, everything like being here is like being in Grand Canyon itself. I mean, I know it's so it wouldn't be as comparable, but I would say the sites here are similarly amazing. Like it's very unique. And then okay, Cebu is like at the south of like near the south of the Philippines. So yeah,
I saw
I've been here in
I saw a name that we shouldn't say.
huh?
You move to the left. Move to the left. Someone.
What?
There, the one.
Which one?
Okay.
This one. Negros
You're gonna get cancelled. You see that?
No lah, like it's a place in I don't think if you have the ill intentions, then you will get cancelled. It's a we actually pronounce it as Negros Occidental. Oriental.
Yes.
Oriental. Yeah, Negros. We don't say in a way where it's actually, you know, that kind of thing.
Derogatory.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a provincial state of this whole area and Bacolod. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, this Cebu city, actually been here in 2010 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, we were here for I think a holiday, a December holiday. I think it was primary three back then. We actually went here, and I guess the sites here, the very famous sites here are its beaches, and like being here, I mean, if you are far away from the whole what do you call this, the whole city itself, its beaches are fantastic. Like I've got to compliment its views, like in to like in its I'll just bring you there lah, huh? Yeah. So
Nice.
can't really see. Nice beach indeed, bro. Right. So
Nice. Wow, all the sand and everything. I can see the kids building sandcastle.
wait, I'm not really.
Wow, perfect.
It's quite far lah. It's quite far.
But I think I getting near. Yeah, getting near. I see I saw the sea.
A little, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so far when I actually zoom it?
There.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's an opening, but yeah, I guess it's a very long drive lah. You want to go to the beaches, but yeah, the beaches here are very secluded, not compared to the ones we have in Singapore. Yeah, it's not man-made lah. It's basically just natural beaches, and then I guess the so-called the beaches that you would actually go to would be in Boracay. Boracay is I think here, around here, this area. Wait, let me just Boracay.
I think my domestic helper mentioned it before.
Yeah, it's a very it's like Sentosa, but like without the theme parks. So you have beaches like this. Yeah, I guess this is not really the beach that people are going to, but the white beach, I think. Oops.
Nice.
No, not really white lah. Oh, okay.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Now this is a beach.
Yeah. A lot of beaches right here.
Yeah. Beaches and bitches.
A lot of lots of sights here to see. Yeah. So, oops, move my camera a bit. So yeah, I guess it's like basically it lah. I mean, there's a lot of beaches and like lots of like mountains and volcanoes and such. But yeah, I guess what's the best, like the sites for me, like the place to go would be in the mountain here. I guess it's like a like I've been here a couple times so that's what makes this site significant.
Yes.
So yeah,
I know.
Actually, I have a story here. So this used to be a cathedral, I think, a church, a Catholic church, but because of the volcanic eruption, it destroyed the whole like everything around, like all of its perimeters, like around here or something further. It actually destroyed a lot of homes and stuff like that. It's like a long time ago and it actually destroyed this church, and up to this date this whole church still stands basically. Yeah. This is what's left of the church, like after the whole eruption. So this used to be a very eruption. So this used to be very tall and stuff. This is where the bell's at. And yeah, after all these years, like the soil has like it got better and yeah, now the whole building is like submerged. So yeah, a lot of people died in the eruptions. It's like Pompeii, I think. Something you would compare to like Pompeii, but I guess living here wouldn't be as it wouldn't be advisable because like you're living next to volcano and stuff. But yeah, all of its agriculture is very beneficial because like the soil here is very healthy as well because of the volcanic soil is very I think it's a beneficial thing for like plants as well. It's like a fertilizer. That's why you have a lot of crops here that's being grown here. So yeah, I guess that's what I would say in the Philippines, and the Mayon volcano would be something that's something I would say is my favorite place to go. Other than that, in terms of urban areas, it would be of course I think many people would know, like many Filipinos would know this, and it's Bonifacio Global City. It's like Singapore basically. Like I actually went there like when I was processing my renunciation, and like wait, where's BGC?
Philippines.
Oops. I know it's in the Philippines, brother. Yeah.
I just had to.
I'm gonna give you one tight slap for this one. Yeah. Okay, it's around here, but I'm not really sure where it is. I'll just show you the pictures. It's basically like Singapore.
It's like a business center.
Yeah, it's a global center actually. So yeah, we have like a very like you have this. It's a very different side of the Philippines. Here is like a lot of like malls and stuff, and like it is a more developed area, and you see like like the buildings and stuff. But aside like comparing to Singapore, like Singapore has a lot of more like I guess more recognizable architecture compared to the Philippines. Philippines just like buildings and stuff. And yeah, I guess
true.
This is like what you see there, and as you would see, right, it's as comparable to Singapore's like the whole landscape and
like
stuff,
downtown,
like yeah,
Marina Bay area.
Yeah, there's also lots of clubs here as well, like Clarke. Yeah, it's a very developed area, and I would say this is like my favorite place to go. Even though I don't go here often, I would say this is my favorite place to go. In terms of like urban, so like if let's say if I want a trip back to Singapore, I'll just come here and I'll just come here and like think I'm in Singapore. So yeah, that's basically it for the whole. Oh my god, I've been talking for so long about like Philippine, but it's all good because I love the Philippines as well. I love its sights.
Thank you for the tour.
You'll come here one day, bro. You'll come here one day, and I'll give you a tour.
I think I would, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. For me, my favorite place to actually go. I actually would have to agree with your stance, yeah, about your runs with like your run to the town area.
Yeah.
Actually, I've actually done that before, and it's actually really nice to actually see the different sides of Singapore. You have like this like Chinatown area, and then you have the official like the the whole like the whole Marina Bay Singapore River or something like that.
Yes.
The whole Bay Area actually, yeah. You get to see the whole Bay Areas, and like you see different buildings as well, and architecture such as the Merlion, and like the Art Science Center, Art Science Museum.
The palm
Yeah, the hand-
lotus, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's I guess that's what I actually really miss like all these kinds of unique things I would see in Singapore. I actually do love I do love how the planning of the whole city itself, like it's so like well thought lah. Like you have your city here, and like you have like your urban, like your HDBs. It's a very well thought kind of thing lah. But I guess they should have they should more like tourist attractions aside from USS and Sentosa. I actually, did you actually know that there used to be like a plan for like I guess Legoland or Disneyland around Yio Chu Kang area?
Yio Chu Kang.
Yeah.
Oh, that I
Hey,
didn't know.
Chukang? Like like imagine if you would actually uh like, you know, this whole train ride from Khatib to Yio Chu Kang. Yeah. Like it's
Yes.
so long, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm not wrong, I've heard of like rumors of like that should be like Disneyland or something like that.
Huh.
I've been, yeah, it's very very weird, but yeah, I've actually heard like rumors about how the whole train ride to from Khatib to Yio Chu Kang is like should be like Disneyland. I'm not so sure why, like the whole thought process of how this thing came about. But yeah, I guess it's just a rumor. But
The
yeah,
only thing I heard about Disneyland in Singapore is it would be where USS is currently standing, but also because
yeah,
the nearest Disneyland is in Hong Kong, so they decided to just not do anything about
no doing
the
it.
Disneyland
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Singapore. Yeah.
Mm,
That's what I've heard lah about Disneyland.
mm. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's what I heard for about the, I guess, Legoland or Disneyland in Singapore. But yeah, um, aside from sites, I guess being in Singapore is like a completely different feel. Like, I would say, the train rides are very what do you call this? Very unique, and it's not like those train rides you would have in the US or something like that. Like the train rides in Singapore are
Yeah,
like
very scenic,
perfect,
right?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go
very,
underneath, then you go up, then you enjoy the yeah on top.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like as you mentioned from Khatib to Yio Chu Kang. Yeah, I've been there
Mm,
for like few
yeah.
months.